Hello and welcome. You are watching Lux tutorial and I am Avishek Gupta. Now many of you are waiting for the decision that has been taken in today's hearing of the ICSE and ISC petitions that has been filed by the guardians. Now in today's case there are many things that has been put forward, but let us start with the very important 2 points that has been put forward. Now, the first very important news in today's hearing is that the deadline of 20th June has been extended. Now, this deadline that has been extended will be informed to the principal of the schools via email by the ICSE Council. Most probably, it would be either extended to 22nd or 24th of June. So, this is the first news. Now, let us discuss the second one. Now, the second news is that the council will decide about the methodology that they will be using to give marks to the students publicly. That means they will be deciding about a different methodology, and they will be discussing among themselves that what methodology should be used, and they will be proposing that in public. So this is the point number 2. Now, there are many different points that have been put forward in today's hearing. Let us discuss those points in details. Let us start with point number 1. The first point proposed is by the Advocate General of Maharashtra. He first made the point in court that the government cannot give permission to conduct exams as the number of corona positive cases are rising day by day. And with this kind of steadily rise in the corona positive case, mostly in the areas like Mumbai, Thane and Pune, the government is most likely to not conduct this examination. They will be just cancelling the examination. This has been proposed by the Advocate General of Maharashtra. Now let us discuss point number 2. Now the point number 2 has been proposed by Mr. Arvind Tiwari, and he has proposed that the question paper and the answer sheet can be a major source of transmit of the virus. Now from the ICSE side, they have proposed that the question paper and the answer sheet is not a possible threat for the COVID-19 virus, because it has been kept in the bank lockers from the month of February. So this could not be a possible carrier of the virus. Now the third point is being put forward by the Maharashtra government, and they have said that if the number of students giving examination is not very high, then we will opt for option A. But if the number of students is very high, then they will cancel the examination. That means if the number of students will be low, then they might consider giving permission to the ICSE Council to conduct the examination. But if the number of students appearing for the examination is more, they will not grant this. But there is a very big question over here, is that number of cases low and number of cases high is what is the total amount that they are discussing. Whether they are discussing about 30%, 40%, how much amount of students they will consider to be low cases and how much amount of they will consider to be high cases, we don't know. So this has been proposed by the Maharashtra government. Now let us discuss point number 4. Point number 4 is that before the ICSE Council has said that they don't require the permission from the Maharashtra government, and they can easily conduct the examination. That means they don't require the government permission to conduct the examination. But now they have said that government permission, support as well as cooperation is very much necessary to conduct the examination. Now this is a very important thing that the ICSE Council has changed. Like the point of view of the ICSE Council has changed to from a very stubborn kind of nature that they have to conduct without any grant to a concern where they are to a situation that way they have to take permission and then to conduct the examination. So This is a very important point. Now let us discuss point number 5. Now in point number 5, the court has suggested the ICSE Council that there are many suggestions coming from different parts of the country, and the ICSE Council should consider those before deciding the methodology to mark the students. Now a very important suggestion that came over here is that all the examination that the students have already given, the ICSE Council can do one thing. They can take the average of the papers that the students have already given, and according to the basis of the average of those papers, they can give marks to the papers that is already pending. So in that case, what will happen? The performance of the students will be good in that case. So this is a very major point that came as a suggestion to the court. Now it is not necessary that the pre-board marks will be opted. Internal discussion is also going on about the methodology that ICSE has proposed to the court. They have already told to the court that there are many discussion that is going on, and it's not compulsory. They will look forward with all the different methodologies that they can find out, and then they will come to a conclusion. Now let us discuss point number 6. Now in point number 6, Mr. Arvind Tiwari also said to the court that those opting for option A are those kind of students who have not appeared for the pre-board examination in some of the pre-board examination, or those kind of students who have got low marks in the pre-board examination. Now because of this kind of situation, it is a burden to those students and they have to give the examination. So they are not left with any option. They are left with only the first option, that is option number A. This has been put forward by Mr. Arvind Tiwari. Now let us discuss point number 7. Now in point number 7, Mr. Arvind Tiwari has also put forward that many schools are pressurizing students to choose the option, or they have taken the decision on their behalf without the consent of the guardian or without the consent of the students. Now this is a very important decision that should be concerned with the guardians as well as the students, but how the schools can likely to take the decision on their behalf without discussing with the guardians. This has been put forward by Mr. Arvind Tiwari, but court had heard the point but did not react to any of this point. That means they haven't reacted to this point. Now let us discuss point number 8. Now in point number 8, the council has said the court that they will look for all the options available and suggestion, and they will work out on these methodologies by Saturday. There are internal meetings going on in the ICSE Council discussing about the scenario that is going on and how to solve this problem and how to grade the students accordingly. And there are many internal meetings, but the council has proposed that they will come up with a methodology on this Saturday. So the court has granted the permission to council that they can put their methodology, if ready, till 20th of June, that is till Saturday, on their official website. But if it is not ready till Saturday, then they can do one thing, that they can come to the court on 22nd and they can discuss the matter. If they put this decision or the methodologies that they have thought of on their official website on 20th of June, that is on Saturday, it would be helpful for the other parties also to prepare themselves and to come to the court on 22nd. So this is a very important decision that has been taken by the court to put the methodology on official website. It will help to the other party to judge whether the methodology is correct or not. Now the last point is the most important point, and the student has to listen this point, and this is point number 9. Now in point number 9, the final point, it is very important for all the students to hear this. Now in this point, which is being put forward by the ICSE Council, the ICSE Council has suggested the students to take the decision according to the current scenario. The students should look at the situation from the point of view of the fear of COVID-19 situation, because even if they consider their exams, but their health should be concerned first rather than the marks. So the students should think about this current scenario, the current situation, and they should think about with the point of view of the COVID-19 situation. Then they should be mainly worried about their health status, not about their marks. So these are the points that have been put forward inside Bombay High Court today, and we came up with all the details which you are very eagerly waiting for this one, and which has been discussed by Lux tutorial. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the other video discussing some more points on some different topics. Till then, goodbye.